So as you know, I'm currently working on a game. This game is pretty cool because you can dash and jump. Wait, isn't that like nothing?
Just read the script.
Oh yeah. So basically, it's time to add some cool effects. Wait, that's it?
Yes, do you want to get paid or not?
I know, but this is stupid.
You know what? Hey, yo!
Oh! A few moments later.
You know, maybe that guy was right. I should do more. But what should I do? Hmm. You may be wondering, where's my upload schedule? I hope that answered your question. Anyways, today we are adding all sorts of stuff to my game. The first thing I wanted to make was a grappling hook because I guess I just like to make myself suffer. The first thing I had to do was make a pivot point and turn my gun towards the cursor. I then added a gun model and it was time to code. Basically, I have to turn the gun towards my mouse. Then when I fire, I aim the gun towards the point and do a bunch of other random stuff that I'm too lazy to explain. So now I have a working grappling hook, but it's not quite ready for implementation. Before I add that, I need to fix my game entirely. Okay, so I tried to add a feature where you can go back levels, but of course my camera system sucks. So I made a backup of my game and got to work on making a new one. Making a camera system is not at all easy. There's so many factors that you have to take into account. It was going pretty smoothly for a while until I ran into a huge roadblock. Let me explain. So I added checkpoints, which weren't that difficult. Let's say that your player goes into the next level, but your checkpoint is still in the previous level. How do you get your camera to teleport there after you die? It may sound simple, but it's far from that. It took me 8 entire hours that I won't be getting back to make this stupid, cool feature. During this time, I thought of quitting, but then I realized I could just make it work. After I realized this important thing, I wanted to make a satisfying squash and stretch effect to your character, much like the game Celeste. Now adding this was actually pretty easy. I basically changed the size according to the Y velocity of the player, and just decreased the player's hitbox so it always stayed the same. Now I have a very nice squash and stretch effect that makes the motion look and feel more fluid. The next day, I was staring at my screen doing absolutely nothing, like usual, when I realized that my game looked ugly to say the least. Post-processing held, but it did not look very great. It was time to add shaders. So basically, Unity has a built-in post-processing feature and a built-in shader system. I was previously using post-processing because it provided an easy way to make a global effect. It definitely was not because I was too lazy to add shaders. But shaders will now allow me to play around much more with the lighting. Like for instance, see this checkpoint thingy? Now, when you see this, look again, because it looks so much. Okay, what am I doing? Nothing really changes in the level blocks yet, but that will be for a later episode. However, with the addition of point lighting, I can make realistic shadows instead of these things. The glow should help hide the fact that I don't know how to make actual game models. This revamp was probably the biggest project I've ever done in this coding adventure, and I'm genuinely excited to see how my game turns out. And yeah, smash like, I guess, and hit subscribe.